So you can just put it right on the floor. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 28th Annual Black Heritage graduation. We do apologize for starting a little late. Thank you for your patience. At this time, I'd like you to just stand so that we can honor our ancestors through libation. Omi Tutu, Ana Tutu, Tutu Ile, Tutu to this home, to this stage. I just said coolness to this event, coolness to this space, and asking for blessing for this event. Mojuba Lodumare, Mojuba Lofi, Mojuba Imole, Mojuba Rumile, Mojuba Bogbo Arisha, Mojuba Bogbo Egun. I give thanks and praises to the Creator. We pray that this event will be blessed with coolness, with light, with love, with celebration, with joy and laughter. We should always remember those who came before us, and so we give honor to them also, to all of the ancestors, for all of the graduates, for their families, for those that came before them that made it possible for them to be able to complete another milestone in their life. We give thanks. Ache, Ache, Ache.
Ago, ago, ago.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can we give them another round of applause, please? We're trying to see if they're going to come back out and grace us with their presence again. Mother Zoll said she had to take a moment, so we're just trying to see if they're going to come back out again. Yes, so they will come back out. So give us a moment, please.
Now this part is, we're gonna ask for 1 or 2 volunteers. Oh, and you can be seated. This was serious. Y'all stood up for this long time. Oh, that's a wonderful thing. What? Okay. The first dance that we did was Lamban, and it's done by different names, but the occasion is to bless and anoint. It comes from the west coast of Africa, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Mali, before they chopped it up, okay? Because it was all one nation. So now, after that, we did Dudumba, very aggressive, originally done by men, but who had to teach them? So we teach them so that they can get this and do it. So there's female steps and male steps now, okay? But it's the movement, the fighting, to let you know we coming. The women with pelvis, okay? Now we're gonna do a volunteer thing, and we don't care what you do with us, okay? We have some steps, but if we can get 1 or 2 volunteers, come on, sister. Now we do have a special guest, and she's kind of coiffed and sitting very nicely over here. So if I know the spirit gonna hit her. She probably holding on to the chairs and stuff, okay? And you should know this lady. Why you sitting down? Okay? So anyone else? We have any males? Because we do have some. You graduating? Well, you can sweat, girl. It's up to you. We're gonna do a dance called, well, the rhythm is called Manjani. Okay? Okay? So we're gonna, like, now you know you couldn't get this nowhere else. You couldn't do a graduation like this nowhere else. So you just need to know that. Okay? So we're gonna do some, now sis, we're gonna do some steps, and then we're gonna be leaving. Oh yeah, oh. We got some male steps for these brothers, okay? Okay, sis, you come on this side. Kadam and Kakayu, y'all work with the sisters and get them some sister steps. Brothers, y'all come on over here. I got something for them. Okay? Yeah, they say, way. Okay? We're gonna do some Manjani steps or the rhythm of Manjani. And we called it Punchinella back in the day, where you try to outdo your girlfriend. You get in the middle, right? And you do stuff. Oh, look what you can do. Okay, so that's really what this is. Okay? So the sister's gonna have some steps, and I'm gonna show the brothers some steps. Okay? Now she got a solo. I'm gonna do a solo with you at the end. Okay, so we're getting ready now. Oh, the name of the group is Spectrums Africans. Because when we leave, we won't be able to come back and speak, okay? We're downtown Newark on the corner of Halsey and Central Avenue. Right over that restaurant, Wednesday nights. All right? To my far right, sitting down in the back, is Brother Mark. He's on the big heavy drum. Okay? Behind him is one of my 20th grand, standing here, Mr. Kinar, over here. This is also one of the 20 grand, Mr. Kazuri on Legion Bay. Next to him is the Maestro Master. His name is Ozzy, all right? And sitting next to him, he's gonna be my son-in-law. We waiting. His name is Khalid, all right? My name is Zul. He has one daughter, Kadima. The next daughter is Kakayu. We have Sister Jennifer. And we have Sister Athena. Okay? And these young ladies are part of your group. I don't know them, but I know them now. All right, we're gonna do some Manjani. I'm gonna show you the steps. So y'all work on the lady steps and work on the men's steps. Here's the microphone so we can get on. Since you know, you can jump up anytime.
Wow. Now, have you ever seen dancing like that? She was so encouraging, the drummers and the dancers, that they actually had our commencement honorees come up. They had our guest speaker out here. They had one of our doctors here. Now we need to give them another round of applause. Good afternoon. My name is LaTisha Gaines. I am the president of Concerned Black Personnel, and also I am the assistant registrar for the Office of the Registrar's Office. Today we are here to do what, my commencement honorees? I can't hear you. Okay. We had a brief discussion before this began today, and I explained to them that we are here today to honor them. We are here today to encourage them because they've made a great journey, and because of that, we appreciate them. We love them, and we couldn't be here without them. So give them a round of applause. Another critical part of today are the families and the parents and all those friends that actually helped them through their journey. So we want you to stand where you are so we can recognize you. Please stand, family, friends, guardians, please stand. Yes. As we explained when we spoke to them, I said to them that today is a very special day, that today is actually an event to honor them, and that by doing that, I needed to come out here with smiles. So everyone out there had smiles on as they actually marched in proudly. I also explained to them that I do not have any rhythm. And they said, Ms. Ty, you have rhythm? I said, actually, I don't. I said, so I need you guys to actually move a little bit for me. And I saw you guys, and I appreciate you, because you are me and I am you. So thank you for that. Thank you. We want to get this program started because it is about you. It is not about me standing here. We have a wonderful guest speaker this evening. We also have some more intense information to provide you, some more gifts that you'll actually be, it'll be a wonder for you this evening. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Dr. Sharon McKenzie, who will take over from here. Thank you.
Welcome again. I thank you so much for being here. Graduates, congratulations. I truly hope that you will use this particular ceremony as a celebration in honor of your parents, your families, and all of those individuals who came before you. I can't stress it enough that it's so important to recognize them. Well, welcome and thank you again for coming. I'd like at this time to acknowledge our board of directors. If there's any board of director that's in the audience, if you can stand, please. Board of trustees, I'm sorry. Hi, thank you, thank you. I would also like to say that the president was not able to make it because of a prior engagement, but I want to let you know that he really appreciates all of you. Thank you to the parents, again, for supporting your students, and I am sure he is celebrating wherever he is with you. Thank you. At this time, I'd also like to acknowledge any administrators or deans that are present. If you can stand, please. Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge any retired faculty member or any CBP members, if you could please stand. The Concerned Black Personnel is one of the sponsors of this program, the primary sponsor. And so they've worked tirelessly to put this program together. So I think I'd like for you just to give them another round of applause for doing such a fabulous job to get this together. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you my co-sponsor or presenter for this evening, Stan Neron, I'm sorry. He is with the Elizabeth Board of Education Commission, and also he is owner for the New Jersey for Haiti, and also an alumni of Kane. So welcome.
Let's give it up for our co-host, Dr. Mackenzie, who came out here and showed you that she's really talented and skilled and can hang with the best of them. It is an honor and blessing to be here again with you today. Annually, we come back and we host this wonderful celebration. So this is an African celebration. So I need you to make some noise, and we need to celebrate for this wonderful occasion this evening. I want to share just a quick story. I am an alumni of this great institution, and I came here many, 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 many years ago. And, you know, before I arrived here, in high school, my guidance counselor told me that I was not able to go to college. And that was the news that she broke to me my senior year in high school. And it was a long walk home, long journey home. And then, fortunately for me, I was able to run into a guidance counselor who told me, never let anybody shut the door in your face and let you know that you can't do it and that it could be accomplished. So what happened was I ended up applying to Kane College at the time, Fairleigh Dickinson University at the time, Howard University at the time, Rutgers University at the time, and Kane College called me back, the first one to call me back. And you know, the news was given to me that I couldn't go to college. So the fact that one school called me back, I ran to that opportunity. And I ran into a fabulous young lady that I'm going to introduce, who has been a dear friend of mine for many years. But to finish the story off, Kane University accepted me, and I got accepted into the EEO program for the summer, and then I got accepted to Rutgers, I got accepted to FDU, I got accepted to Howard University, I got accepted to Rutgers University, and all because I didn't accept no, and I didn't accept the door being shut in my face. And today, I stand before you as the commissioner to the Elizabeth Board of Education after that same system said you couldn't go to college. So never take no for an answer, and never take it personal. Just pursue your goals. And today, I tell you this, graduate, continue to pursue your goals, because there's many challenges and obstacles that lie ahead, but run right through them. And focus and understand that in every challenge, there is an opportunity. So without further ado, I want to introduce this young lady that I told you about, who was very instrumental and who opened the door for me and who has had great aspirations for myself that I didn't even see for myself. And she was my counselor at the time, and she is a good friend to many of you here today. Please show your love and put your hands together for Miss Paula Mwindi, counselor of the EOC Academic Advisor. You could do better than that.
Good afternoon. It is time to pray. Let us bow our heads. Precious Lord, in the holy name of Jesus, I come before you, Lord, thanking you for giving us one more day that has not been promised to us. I thank you, Lord, for your blessings bestowed upon each and every one of us here, for another year added to this great celebration that you have allowed for the Africana Heritage Ceremony, for our graduates. Lord, we are grateful. We ask, mighty God, that you will bless us, continue to bless us. Let your presence be here. In each and everything that we do, let it honor you. We ask, Lord, that you will bless our speaker this evening. Bless each and every one, our deans, our president, our faculty members, our students and their families, precious Lord. We ask for your blessings upon this great event. We thank you for the musicians and the dancers, Lord. We thank you for the energy that you gave to them. We ask all these things that you will bless and continue to bless for this moment. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
And at this time, we want to bring Ms. Cassandra Clemens, graduate assistant, as she presents us with the Black National Anthem. And can I have everybody rise as she comes forth?
I'd just like to invite you to sing along. You'll find the lyrics and on page 5 in your program. We're going to be singing the first and the third verses. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. And God of our wearies, God of all our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on our way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in thy path, we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, be forget thee, shadow beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. So let us march on, so let us march till victory is won. Let us march on, let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you so much. Give her another round of applause once again. And at this time, we would like to remember our ancestors, a tribute to Bob Marley by Dr. James Conyers.
Alafia, Alafia, Hotep, greetings to all. At this point in our ceremony today, we take a special moment to honor very, very special ancestors who have touched our lives, who have left an impact on this civilization, and who we miss very, very dearly. So at this time, while we are calling out the names of certain ancestors that you'll see on the screen, we are hoping that you will join us by calling out the names of your own ancestors. It doesn't have to be a blood ancestor, but it could be anyone in our history who you revere, whose names you want to call out. This is interactive, so while we're calling out those names, we hope that you do the same thing. Go first.
Nelson Mandela.
Queen Tai.
Osei Tutu.
Malcolm Shabazz.
Betty Shabazz.
Julius Nyeri.
Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Edward Wilmot Blyden.
W.E.B. Du Bois.
Steve Biko.
Chinua Achebe.
Haile Selassie.
Sheikh Anta Diop.
Bookman.
Sir Surete Kuma.
Leopold Senghor.
Yah Asantiwa.
Miriam Bakiba.
Queen Nzinga. Akhenaten.
Makeda, Queen of Sheba.
Mansa Musa.
Candace.
Jackie McLean. Dr. John Henry Clark.
Emery Bakra. Chaku Lamunda.
Patrice Lumumba.
Ida B. Wells.
Sojourner Truth.
Harriet Tubman.
Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Jacob Carathas.
Hannibal Afrique.
Lorraine Haresbury. Queen Mother Moore.
Maurice Bishop.
Okay. At this time, we honor a very special ancestor, Brother Bob Marley. Bob Marley was born on February 6, 1945, in St. Anne, Jamaica, to Norville Marley and Sedalia Booker. His musical career started in 1963 when he co-founded a group called the Wailers with Peter Tosh and Bunny Livingston. In 1966, Bob married Rita Marley, who introduced him to Rastafarianism, which had a great influence on Marley's music, in particular, and reggae music in general. Among the Wailers' first and finest tracks are Soul Rebel, 400 Years, Get Up, Stand Up, and I Shot the Sheriff. After the breakup of the group in 1974, Marley started a solo career with Rita as backup singer, and they produced the groundbreaking albums, Natty Dread and Rastaman Vibration. In 1978, Bob Marley was awarded the International Peace Medal by the African delegation to the UN, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, voted as the 11th greatest rock and roll artist of all time, and introduced into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. Marley transitioned on May 11th, 1981, but his legend lives on. We honor the memory of Bob Marley.
Because they you know in the street and man you know the boy you got every night, but there's another thing you say, well, I would like to be a Rasta, but I would like to have this. You know, you can't just be like that black. You know, say you yourself know that this God created and I don't want no life, no obligation. That means you're one man at the first time you own yourself. You do what you want to do. Anything people want to say about play, you don't care.
They got so much things to say right now. They got so much things to say. They got so much things to say right now. They got so very many things to say. I'll never forget it, no way. How they crucified Jesus Christ. I'll never forget it, no way. How they sold Marcus Garvey for rice. I'll never forget it, no way. How they turned their backs on Paul Bogle. So don't you forget it, no way. Who you are and where you stand in the struggle. They got so much things to say right now. They got so many things to say. They got so much things to say right now. They got so many things to say.
They've got so much to say about what I play, what I say, who I see, where I be, that we tend to forget what they've done. Chains that come through circles of iron. My eyes focus on my mother crying. And I will never forget the way that pain sounds. But see, I know what the plan is now. As long as I never forget the way they crucified his son, his will be done, and I will become a king, as my ancestors once was. Look at your brother. Know that we share blood. Look at your sister's eyes. Know that this is love. And we are truly blessed with our heritage. So don't you forget, no way, who you are and where you stand in the struggle between today and tomorrow, between Malcolm and Marley. We are all preaching the same message, one collage, just different sketches. But the world's art will never be done until we are forever one.
Forever one.
Forever one.
Forever
They
one.
got so much things to say right now. They got so many things to say. They got so much things to say right now. They have so very many things to say.
Why you dress like that? How you wear your gear? Who you love? What you fear? These words I share are to motivate. You see, they tend to spectate, which gives them the best seat to speculate. But I say F that. Be great. Be unique. Don't care what they think. Never imitate. You see, he is he. You are you. I am me. We are free. And love is key. You see, these keys open doors. So through the trouble, always remember who you are and where you stand in this struggle. With frivolous crimes, they charge us to corrupt how we live. But they don't know my father. Cause if they did, they be screaming, don't worry.
Don't worry
about a thing.
Hey, about a thing now. Hey,
every little thing
whoa.
is gonna be alright.
Gonna be alright. It's gonna
They be screaming, don't worry.
Don't worry now.
About a thing.
Don't. Hey.
Cause every little thing
Whoa.
is gonna be alright.
It's gonna be alright.
It's already alright. It's alright. It's alright. 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 It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's already alright. Don't be screaming, don't worry. About a thing. Hey, everybody clap.
No,
Every little thing is gonna be alright. They got me screaming, don't worry. About a thing.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Every little thing is gonna be alright. One time, it's already alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright. 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 It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright. 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 Thank you.
Show your love one more time for you, Syph. Make me want to sing. Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I. So lie to the merchant ships. All right, that's it. I'm not going to give y'all no more if I keep going. Much respect, much respect. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. At this time, we want to do student group recognitions, and unfortunately, the president of the Pan-African Student Union could not be here, Mr. Jerome Brown, but I want you to give him a big round of applause for the work that they do. And do we have any graduating PASU members here? Stand, please stand, please stand, please stand. Let's recognize these students, these student leaders, the Pan-African Student Union. Congratulations. When I had a pleasure of attending this university, I was blessed with being not only vice president, but president of this organization. And this organization helped to shape my life. The Pan-African Student Union, I used to say, is the training grounds to the real world as it gets you ready, because you become a leader, you learn how to navigate in this society, and you learn how to work with others and become a true leader and be the voice and justice and empowerment for all Pan-African people. So for that, we thank you, students, for your involvement and the work that you've done. We thank Javon Brown, who could not have been here with us today. And next up, I do believe we do have from Student Organization of Kane University, the president of the class of 2014, Mr. Brandon Horsley. Please give him a big round of applause.
I want to say thank you to everyone for coming tonight. I'll start off by saying first I'm talking about student involvement and why it's important to be involved not only on this campus but in the community. I remember back to my freshman year, I only cared about two things. I was going to class and talking to every girl I can. I didn't care about joining any clubs or being involved in anything like that. But during my second semester, there was an RA, which his name was Roboto, was cutting my hair and told me I need to start getting involved. So I told him, what do I have to do? He said, there's an event tomorrow called Student for a Day, where high school students will come and they will be able to live like a college student for one day. I told him, cool, that's cool. Like, what do I do to sign up? And he said, just be there tomorrow at 7:30. I said, cool, a night event. I'll be there. I don't have class or anything. He goes, no, Brandon, 7:30 a.m. So I was like, what? I was like, no, maybe this isn't for me. So he goes, no, you'll be there. So I said, all right, I'll be there at 7:30 a.m. I went there not knowing what could happen or anything like that, and who was watching me or anything like that. But what happened was, the associate director was actually watching me every step of the way, and his name is Mr. Donaldson. He's actually here today, my boss now for 4 years. He actually was watching, observing me as I did these events. I did it not once, but twice. And he called me, he pulled me aside, and he told me, go fill out go fill out an application as a student ambassador. So I did that with no experience. All I had was the 2 times for volunteer work on my resume. And he hired me, and it opened up many doors, many, many doors. And now I'm the senior class president. Thank you. I also work for the YMCA, where I teach classes to children of all ages. When I see 4- and 5-year-olds pick up a basketball for the first time and then actually make their first shot, it's the greatest feeling in the world. And when I'm able to express that and tell them, hey, this could be your passion, it's the best thing. And now you guys have the opportunity to give that passion to other people of the youth. Just remember back how that felt when someone first pulled you aside and talked to you about your passion and maybe sparked the interest in you. We may not be able to change the world, but maybe, just maybe, we could spark the brain of someone who can. I thank you, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Brandon. So now that you have gone through the Pan-African Student Union, you've been part of the African Heritage graduation, and you may have been involved in student org to some way, shape, or form. There's a wonderful alumni association that you need to join. And I want to bring forward that gentleman who is here with us, Mr. Beezer, representing the Kane University Alumni Association.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jerome Beezer, and I'm so excited to be here. I am a graduate of the MBA class of 2012, and I just want to say congratulations to all of you. Job well done. And I also want to say congratulations to the parents, congratulations to the significant others and the friends who have helped you, because you know what, this is their degree too. I can attest to that because when I was going to school, you know, working all these hours and studying projects, my wife was home holding it down, and I just want to say thank you, sweetheart. Couldn't have done it without you. Now, I'm part of the Alumni Board of Directors. And on the board, I am a co-chair of a new organization that was found called the Kane University Alumni Leadership Initiative. And what we do is we meet quarterly. We have quarterly meetings. We like to have networking events. And a couple of networking events that we've done were wine tasting. And also we had a personalized tour of the CNBC studios. So you might be getting a call from me, some of you, to join. And also you're going to see us more online and everything. So definitely looking forward for you to come and join us. Now, I work full-time at JP Morgan Chase as a forensic underwriter, but I also have a part-time business. And what I do is I'm a wine consultant. That's my passion. Okay, I put on wine tastings, I put on food pairing events, and I also work at a winery where I help people make their own wine. Now, I say that to say, graduates, follow your passion. And Mr. Neron touched on this. Even when it's going to look bleak sometimes, you might say, I'm never going to get there. Just stay in there. Hang in there. Stay in there with what gives you that zest for life, because eventually you will get there and achieve your goals. So I just want to say once again, congratulations, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak here and share this event with you.
Thank you, Mr. Beezer. Please join the Alumni Association. Make sure you get involved and make sure that you give back, because we could not have done this if it was not for those who came before us. And as I segue into the next segment and I introduce one of my mentors who was instrumental to me here as a student, one thing I want to express to you is if this is your very last day here for the next week, I think graduation is coming up this week, make sure you network. Take somebody's number. Make sure you stay connected, because it's about the network that you have that's going to help you succeed in this life. Because you know how they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's so very true, that you stay connected, because the knowledge and the fundamental academia that we receive here is important, but your network is also important. And that's why we do this. That's why we have an African Heritage graduation and we have an African Heritage celebration, because we want to celebrate you and we want to recognize you. We want everybody to know who you are. And it's very important. And the gentleman that I'm going to introduce did that for me. He made sure that we networked with each other. He made sure that he mentored us, and he stayed very close to us as students. But he gave me so many mentors. He planted so many seeds in my life that I was able to rub shoulders with so many greats and continue to do so because of what he set forth along with some of his other colleagues. Please put your hands together for Dr. James Conyers, Chairman of the Africana Studies Department.
Thank you, Brother Neron. African people, are you having a good time? Now, this is what you call a graduation. It is my pleasure today to introduce our special guest speaker. And in fact, I don't think she really even needs an introduction, but I'm going to try to do the best that I can. We go back quite some time. I go back with the members of her family, her sister, her brother-in-law, or my classmates in graduate school at Temple University. When myself and my sister called upon her to come out to the African Heritage School and participate in our rites of passages, she was there. And she participated, she marched through Harlem with us in our African garb with drummers and dancers, and she's always, always available. She is, as the bio says, a Renaissance African woman. So let me introduce our guest speaker. And this is a long bio. I'm not going to read the entire thing. You can Google some of it. Some of you may already be familiar with her, but let me just read a little bit of her accomplishments. Phyllis Yvonne Stickney is a world-class artist, producer, director, author, motivational speaker, clothing designer, community activist, businesswoman, and surrogate mother to many. Ms. Stickney is best known and respected for her work in film, stage, television, and comedy. Her portrayals range from articulate attorney to feisty comedy club diva to a Jamaican mother of class. She is regarded as one of the most intelligently hilarious comic talents and was recognized by HBO in the history of blacks in comedy. Her film credits, and I know you know some of these, her film credits include New Jack City. Anybody see that? Die Hard with a Vengeance. How Stella Got Her Groove Back. The Inkwell, What's Love Got to Do with It? Malcolm X, ABC after school special, Daddy's Girl. She made television history by portraying an Afrocentric character on The Cosby Show spinoff, A Different World. I know you remember that one. She has many, many, many theater accomplishments and has been given many awards. Let me just state a few of her awards. Custodian of the Cultural Consciousness Award from Chicago's ETA Creative Arts Center. The Ellie Charles Artist Award for her contribution to society and the arts from African Voices magazine. The 2006 African Jewel Award from African Focus Incorporated. In 2009, C.T. Vivian invited her to his 85th birthday celebration where she was passed the torch of leadership by the well-respected civil rights organizer, activist, and elder statesman. Most recently, Ms. Stickney was invited to attend the 4th annual Playwrights Retreat in Umbria, Italy. And there are many, many, many more. So without further ado, let me bring our sister, your sister, Ms. Phyllis Yvonne Stickney, to the mic.
May I have permission from the elders to speak? We have permission from the illustrious Dr. Conyers and from the esteemed panel here, and for my graduates. Holla at your girl! As you move through this life, don't forget who you are. Today, you remember that you're a graduate. You've gone through some amazing feats. You've had some tests, some triumphs, some trials, some obstacles, some haters, some motivators. But you had somebody, whether it was mama, or it was daddy, whether it was the lady on the corner, round the corner, up the block, up the street, that you passed every morning or every afternoon on your way to or from, that gave you a word of encouragement. There was somebody in your life that said, I see you. Keep on going. Right? Somebody. Now you have the haters all the time. The haters on the sides. Maybe in front of you. Maybe in your family. Okay? Haters are like roaches. They're not going anywhere. So I want you, just as we so we all get on this ark together, right? And we're going to arrive at the same destination. Everybody here today is here because there's an African ancestor somewhere in your line. Now, some of you didn't even want to claim them. Some of you may not be claiming them today. But I need you to understand that somebody, an African ancestor somewhere, made a prayer for you, made a sacrifice for you. Somebody somewhere. Now, some of you, I have to say, I apologize. For those of you who had to get yourselves up every day, every morning, every afternoon, whatever class was, and didn't have that hand of encouragement on your shoulder or at your back, I apologize. But you made it anyway. So you're ahead of the game. Because you're the one who, without motivation from Mama Nim or Daddy or Madam Nim, got yourselves up, created your own plan book, and carried out your mission. So I want to say a special, hey, how you doing? To you. Because we know the routine, some of us, right? But things have changed. See, I'm old enough to remember, but young enough not to forget what it was like back in the day. See, we're talking about an African heritage graduation in 2014. 28 years they've been doing this, and there was a time many of you out there didn't even want to be called African. Who you talking to? You didn't even want to be called black. Let's keep it 1,000. And for my African brothers and sisters that are from home, I want to be very clear with you today. You better recognize who we are. And don't forget, we were the ones who taught you in the beginning when you forgot who you were. We reminded you. We reminded you who you were. So when you walk with us, you should forget the word akata exists. Okay, let me let y'all marinate on that for a minute. Akata is not a nice word. And for everyone here who was born on the continent, who has brothers or sisters or family from the continent and does not embrace us in our entirety, shame on you. And I'm saying this because if we don't get it together this millennium, we don't get a do-over. See, babies back there, y'all don't get a do-over. I wish it was back when I was growing up. When we had, Mary, Mac, all dressed in black, with silver. We had a little time to play. We had eeny, meeny, jitsalina, ooh, wop, bop, bellini, achikacha, liver, racha, I love you. We had a little time to play. Right? We had time. A sailor went to see what he could see. We had time to play. But my babies, my children, it's not that way anymore. Unfortunately, it's not that way. So here today I have to come to tell you there are no more love songs. There's no more love songs. So you've got to write them. You've got to remember, go back, Sankofa, borrow some of the stuff that we laid down, not instead of, but in addition to. I want you to remember that. Not instead of, but in addition to, because I watch many things happen as I travel around this globe. I see what they call the generation gap, right? The generation gap. That's what they want to call it. The generation gap. We see right now, I came on the airplane, right? Then on the bus, because I live in Harlem. In case y'all forget, I work in Hollywood, but I live in Harlem. All right? Let's keep it 1,000. I work in Hollywood, but I live in Harlem where I keep it 1,000. Stay connected to the people because you can't forget who you are or from whence you come. Ever forget who you are or from whence you come. You're standing on some serious shoulders. You saw these ancestors that we named. See, they remember a time when we really couldn't get an education. Some of y'all just think those are stories that we tell. But there was really a time when we could not be educated. There was really a time when we could not read. It was against the law. Why? Because they did not want you to know, to learn, to remember, to connect to your past and to your power. Because if you connect to your past, you will connect to your power. There's information that you need to be the best you can be. And here's a news flash for you. All of it ain't Googleable. You can't Google it all. Huh? You got to get off the tweet. You got to get off the text. And you got to connect to somebody and have a real conversation with somebody. Ask a real question today. I want you to ask a real question. And my elders, my mamas, my daddies, my uncles, my aunts, I want you to be ready to answer them without attitude. Huh? Huh? I want you to answer without attitude. Oh, look at. What's wrong with these kids? Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. If we want to know what's wrong with, okay? Because there's some of us, everybody out here, we made it, right? But we got to go back and reach those ones that's still standing at the starting line. We got to go back and encourage, because if we don't all get there, if we didn't try, we can't look back and didn't try to save that one who needed that extra little bit. Because I was that one who needed that extra little bit. You could be in the presence of someone extremely great, and just because you don't have a time to take a minute, just a moment, just take a moment. It don't take but a moment to give a little love, and love does not have a K or an X in it. Marinate on that for a minute. The love I'm talking about doesn't have an X or a K in it. Can you work with me? Huh? Because see what has happened, I want you to, not instead of, but in addition to, because look, I watched my babies performing here today, and I looked at the wardrobe, and I was going, Now, at the job interview, I want him to have another wardrobe. No, I'm going to keep it 1,000. Not instead of, but in addition to. I know you like to have, I don't really want to see your underwear, but since you continue to show them to me, I want you to have another wardrobe. I want you to have your professional wardrobe. I want you to understand that. Not instead of, but in addition to. Huh? Not instead of, but in addition to. We got to get some not instead of, but in addition to mentality going on, because we just think, this is what it is, this is what I got, this is how I know, this is how I go. No. That won't take you anywhere. Expand your mind. Don't just accept, investigate, and suspend judgment with curiosity. How about that? Cause so you, and when y'all gonna be out there talking about, cause you know we quick to, the world is watching. They call us sleeping giants. I want to keep it 1,000, because when we say African heritage, this means all of us. There's 52 countries on that continent. 52. 52. Okay, so there ain't only one queen. Let's keep it 1,000. Okay, there's more than one queen. You do understand that, because you ain't the only one with all the fabulousness. You do understand that, right? You do understand that it was spread on a continent, right? So we can all have a little bit of Candace, a little bit of Makeda, a little bit in each of us. My babies, not instead of, but in addition to, is the best thing I can tell you today. Be bilingual. You can have all your, you know what I'm saying, being you all into my face and doing all like that right there, right? But you also need to have your other degreed conversation. You got to go to the family reunion and be able to hang and be cool. I understand all that, how that go like that, right? But we need to become bilingual. And I don't mean that. I mean, you tú hablas español. Todas las personas, pero tú tranquilo, despacio, despacio. Con su permiso. Es muy importante para todas las personas tú hablando español, hablar español o francés. ¿Tú entiendes? You better learn some language if you want a job up in this piece, is what I'm saying. This is not just for show, boo. This is not just for show. You got to do some real stuff now that you got your degree. That's just a beginning. It's a whole lot to go. And you got the first bad one to go. But you better get some language. Because this is a world. You see, the internet has opened up the globe to us. And we have to be prepared for global conversations. Global conversations means you got to speak something besides ghetto east. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Because if you sit up and tell my girl, let me tell you what I have. where's my graduate student here? Where, because, you can be bilingual. Holla, holla. Well, that's what I need to see. As you approach, because I'm telling you the truth. When I said akata, I'm coming from the reality of just last week being in a conversation with my brothers and sisters from the continent who still look at us as though we are not quite there. And it is an insult. So if any of you are in the room, exorcise that out of you. It's ugly. You are here because we allowed, we prayed, we fought, we sacrificed. No one would know about you or your struggles if it was not for the African born in America. Give us our respect and help us to grow to understand. Embrace us because you are on our land and take us home. Take us home. Don't come with your hand out like this all the time. Invite us home in the proper way because you know who we are. You know who we are. We are that blackamoor. We are the one who has been lost and found. And every time I'm in conversation with a continental that does not respect me for what we have done, it sickens me. And I know you've experienced it here in your department, so I'm not going to even play, because when God put it through me to say it, I know it happened. It happens. And I'm also talking to my people from Haiti. I'm talking to my people from Jamaica. I'm talking to all of you who look down on the African American. Let's keep it 1,000 today. Let's keep it 1,000. Tu vas? Ça va? Connais? Okay? Otio. Otio is not nice. It is not nice. I'm telling you, the world is watching us, and you know it. The world is watching everything that we do. If we wear our pants sagging when the whole world wears their pants sagging, what kind of power is that? Do something with your power. Don't throw it away. Do something with your power, people. My babies, do something with your power besides smoke a blunt and talk stuff. Bitch is not a term of endearment. Newsflash, newsflash. Bitch is not a term of endearment. You should not refer to yourself as one or allow anyone else to. How dare you? Ew. Bitch is not a term of endearment. I say that, I'm going to say it one more time. Bitch is not a term of endearment. If you have that in your vocabulary, please exercise that demon. Put that demon out. Because we are responsible for how the world is viewing us now. See, we've had enough. We got computers. We got to the technical age. We got everything going. We can get up there. We can Google. We can find out what's going on in the whole world. So there is no more excuses for not knowing. Okay? Can you work with me? Yes. Yes, we have to really embrace each other and really embrace each other and put all the madness away, all the separatists. I'm from here, I'm from there. I'm from here, I'm from there. I'm from here, I'm from there. Where you from? I tell them in a minute. That's a question to separate. I don't answer it. If you don't see me as your sister when I walk up, then shame on you. And I'm talking to the arrogance, and the arrogant ones know who I'm speaking to, and I don't bite my tongue. Because I've been there. I've been home many times, and I see how it happens here. So when we open our hearts and our homes, we don't know everything. You must understand that the man did not mean for us to ever come together. That's why we had Tarzan. Huh? So y'all not to understand, babies, y'all understand when I'm talking about Tarzan? Yes. Why did they give us Tarzan? So that we don't ever want to be unga bunga, walking. That's not Africa. We gave fashion to the world. We gave everything, we did it first. Whatever it was, good or bad, we did it first. Whatever it was, good or bad, we did it first. But we should all be reclamation sites up in here, especially my babies. Reclaim that power that is yours. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed of your heritage, of your past, even of your family. Because through your knowing, through your understanding, through your studying of who your mom, who your dad, who your great-great-great-great-great-greats were, is your understanding, your beginning of understanding who you are. You see some elders in your family, there was a time, it was no old folks' homes. Mama was in the back over there. And everybody had to pass through and say, hey, Mama, how you feeling, Mom? Because you hope to get old one day. And if you do, just think about how you're treating the old people today and wonder if that's how you want them to treat you if and when you get old. Not instead of, but in addition to. If your friends don't support you in doing right, then you know what? Kick them to the curb. Kick them to the curb. Kick them to the curb. This is a new day. See, before you had this on you now. This on. You can't blame. You can't blame. You can't blame. This on you now. You are now walking out and joining the rest of us in the adult world of responsibility, accountability, TNA, truth and accountability. That's what you got to be. So you got to start getting your character together. If it wasn't together, then you need to get it together. Go ahead in the closet over there. We won't look. But when you come out here on the floor, be correct. Go back and borrow some of the old things. When you do not curse around old folks and grown folks, it's not cute. This is why our brothers and sisters say we have no culture, because we do things like that. Remember when the African American was number one? Number one. Everybody wanted to be like us. Still do, but they just want to come and copy and don't share. That's what I'm saying. Don't come eat my apples and don't invite me to my own tree now. Right here at my apple tree, eat my apples. And don't want to give me none of the pie you baked in my oven. Using my agave. Speaking of agave, we got to watch what we eat, people. Do y'all like the ensemble? It is my design. Ain't it fabulous? Go ahead. Ow! And it's old. See, this shows you. Timelessness, classic things don't. This is about 12 years old, girl. About 14 dress sizes ago. I had to go up and down again. So I want you to eat better. I want everybody in here to eat better, because eating better makes you think better. I want you to eat better. Stop eating them dictionary foods. If you got to go to the dictionary to find out what the ingredients are, don't eat it. Don't eat it. And I want you to do something about Monsanto, my babies. I want you to change. Make a difference. Make a real difference. Make a real difference. Make a real difference. Not just a play difference. Make a difference with your time that you're here. We all got 24 hours a day. No one gets any more or any less. It's about time management. What are you going to do with your time? Kane University just gave you the discipline of learning how to structure your time, how to manage your time. Now it's on you to take what you've learned here and go and expound on it. Expand it and go and conquer all of your desires and go and conquer those things that mom and them. Ask the ancestors what they want you to do. Have you done that lately? Ask the ancestors, what do you want me to do? What would you have me say? What would you have me do with this day? Get your spirituality back in line. Because if you got spirit first, you can't do some of the things you're doing. If you put spirit first, some of the things that you do and say you would not say or do, impossible. 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 Would not happen if you was putting the spirit first. Okay? Spirit first. Spirituality, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Remember that. Pay attention. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. You got your marching orders. You got your diplomas. You will have the world waiting to hear what you are going to say and watching what you are going to do. Think about it. You got the whole world wearing their pants saggy. Had everybody wearing their heads backwards, son. See what I'm saying, son? Right? Yeah, son. Had everybody trying to talk like this here. Had everybody. The power. Don't play with your power. Don't play with it. Take it, examine it, learn what it is, why it is, and wield it with grace, compassion, clarity, and ancient information. Ancient information is laying there, waiting for you to discover it. You saw Dr. Obaye, Professor John Henry Clark. The man did not go to the university, so that information came from somewhere. Okay, that same knowledge and information is for you to tap into, but you got to learn how to be still for a minute. I want to ask you, my babies, my graduates, because my elders and some of my adults here, they have that, but babies, let me tell you, right now, while it's still young, oh, y'all don't know what it is. Oh, I'm 19, I'm 21. Ah! Well, let me tell you. You remember what that was? Oh, yeah, you know what that was. Well, right? But in a minute, before you even know it, you're 40. You're 40. You're 40, bro. It happened to me. So you got to make every moment count. You have to make every moment count. Right now, youth makes you think no. But I'm telling you, if I can tell you anything, because we can get more money. We can make more clothes. We can even make more friends. We can even adopt family. But we can't make any more time. Don't play with it. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Today is the first day of your independence. Your greatness is waiting for you to put it on. Walk in it, wear it. Find out how it feels. Read more. Travel some. Adopt friends that you never thought you would adopt as friends. Have an experience. Let your life mean something for something. Let mama and daddy and auntie and uncle say, well, look at my baby. There is nothing to stop you but you. So this right here that lives between these two ears right here, this thing right here, all this up here in this gray matter and all that there, work with that thing right there. Work it. It's a muscle. Work it, work it. Work it, work it. Work it, work it. Like you want to have them, like you want to flex this thing right here. Flex it. Whoa, 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 flex it. Get some wrinkles up in that thing. You know, if you got them smooth brains, you're not thinking enough. I need some wrinkled brains up in here. You just walking around just breathing air and you know just walking around belching and things. We need you to make a difference because everybody's watching. I'm sorry, drunken love is not cute. Drunken love is not cute. I know some of y'all breaking your heart. Nicki Minaj, Horina. You disagree? Matters not. I know she is. Oh, well, she's wearing whole gear if she's not. So now, let's get to that. I want you to get your wardrobe together. Y'all heard me, right? Y'all heard me. Now, on this moment, I'm going to allow my graduates to ask me any question you desire. My graduates, if you have any questions, stand and ask. You got one time? 2 times? Scared of cats? 3 times. So is there anyone here that has a question that you always wanted to ask, but never thought you'd have an opportunity? Okay, so then. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a bit of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one's ever done it." But he took off his coat. He took off his hat. And the next thing we knew, he'd begun it. He buckled right in with a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you, one by one, the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle right in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it. Do something with your time, babies. Make a difference with your time. Let the ancestors on whose shoulders you stand tall and proud and say, "Job well done."
Give Miss Phyllis Yvonne Stickney another round of applause. Y'all could do better than that. This is a true celebration right here. And thank you, sister. I am 40, so you know it happened this year. So it will happen, but you know, people always ask me, why are you so busy? Exactly what she just stated to you is why I've done what I've done, because I remember being here and remember all the goals that I had and what I wanted to accomplish, and I just kept pushing forward. And I know you can do it, because they told me no, it couldn't be done. And you know, we did it. So at this time, I want to bring forward Miss Angela Felton Wright. Please give her a big round of applause.
I feel so blessed today. I thank you for teaching me. I'm 48, and there's still a lot of learning to do. So I thank you. I will say that fear keeps you from doing a lot of things. One person gets into your head and tells you something negative, and it can shut you down. I stopped performing for 2 years because a judge told me, "Oh, you tend to go flat." He was trying to help me, but I couldn't take the criticism. So I'm asking young people, learn how to listen when someone's giving you criticism, because it can grow you. For me, it hindered me a little bit. But here I am before you again, and I have an idol or someone I admire, Maya Angelou. I didn't know her history. But about 10 years ago, I read the book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And it changed me because I always saw her as eloquent and sophisticated and articulate. Never imagined that she went through what she went through. So I'm telling you, just like she told you, to rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trot me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like sun with the certainty of tides. Just like hope springing high
still I rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cry? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awfully hard that I laugh like I got gold mines pumping in my own backyard? You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I rise. Does my sexiness upset you? I know it don't. Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise up from a past that's rooted in pain. I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping in wide, welling and swelling, I bear in my tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daylight so wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gift that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Maya Angelou, thank you.
Angie, I have to say that was an inspiration poem for me when I was an undergraduate. So thank you very much. Guys, it's time. I know you've been waiting. You've been inspired. And I'd like now to have the procession begin for the undergraduate and graduate valedictorian of African heritage. And here to welcome the graduates, Dr. Sharon Boyd Jackson.
Thank you, Sharon. Oh, my namesake there. Oh, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to all of you. This is, I know, what you guys have been waiting for. And it's also, for me, this is an honor because what I'm actually doing is I am awarding the Valedictorian Award. Now, when we say valedictorian, you think, okay, somebody's going to give a speech. Not me. But what's great about this and what I'm happy about is that the person doesn't know. So this is an honor because I believe that the person does not know who is getting this award, so this is a surprise. I want to see your face. The first award goes to the valedictorian for undergraduate, and his name, it's a male, his name is Leonard Hayward. Oh, that was a real surprise. It's Grayson. Leonard Grayson, are you here? There you are. Woo! There you are. Congratulations. I see the smile. Come on up. Come on down. Yes. Where is it? Oh. Which one? Leonard Grayson, we have something for you. So the valedictorian, although he is surprised, he's not going to do a speech because he didn't prepare one. He may have one in his head, but we're not going to let him right now. But this is the person who has the highest GPA. So. Highest GPA. Now, that's hard work, okay? Talk about knowing your power. Now you know your power. Okay. I'm going to read this. Concerned Black personnel of Kane University is proud to present this award to Leonard Grayson in acknowledgement of being selected as valedictorian for the class of 2014, May 17th, 2014, highest GPA. Congratulations. We can let him say thank you.
Thank you.
Is that it?
I don't want to say a speech, but I do want to say that on July 23rd, last summer, coming into this year, my brother committed suicide. And when I went to Florida to funeralize him and to pack his stuff and clear his stuff, I came back to September and I had 19 credit load. And I prayed and asked God, what would he have me do? Should I shorten the load? And he said, just take one day at a time. And so every day, I just got up and I put my pants on and my shirt, and I did the work that was before me on that day. And a whole lot of that days brought me to this day. So thank you. Mom, we did it. Thank you.
Congratulations. And to think I wasn't going to let him speak. Whoa. Thank you so much for that. You are blessed. Hard work pays off one step at a time. Those demons that was talked about in all of these speeches, do not let anyone hold you back. Determination, persistence, knowing your power. Is that Mom? All right, Mom. Congratulations, Mom. Yes. Sylvia, how do you say her name? A-K? All right, I'll do it. Alice. Okay, so the second award is for a graduate student. Okay, and it is a female, so I am looking because I want to see that surprise again. And her name is Sylvia Alice. Woo! Where are you? All right. Woo! Come on down. Wait a minute, he wants to get a picture. Can we get a picture? Whoops. Turn around. Come on down. Congratulations, Sylvia Alice. So again, this is for the highest GPA as a graduate student. And so you know the work. It actually says the same thing. Concerned Black personnel of Kane University is proud to present this award to Sylvia Alice, who just said her heart is pounding. In acknowledgement of being selected as valedictorian of the class of 2014, May 17. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I wasn't expecting this. I'm here today because of my children. I promised myself, after my husband and I raised our 5 children through college, I'll go back to help myself. And yes, I've been married for 40 years. It hasn't been easy. So, five children, all college graduates. So, yeah. So, mommy went for hers. Thank you so much. This is a real surprise to me. And I've had so many great teachers and professors at King University. And one of them is sitting right there, Dr. Pittman. Yeah, thank you again.
You're welcome. I just want to say that I'm just so proud of these students. Getting the highest GPA is not an easy feat. So please congratulate them. Thank you.
Thank you once again and congratulations. Let's give them another big round of applause. Are we ready to continue? Keep this celebration going. At this time, we'd like to recognize all undergraduates, and to do that, I would like to call forward from the College of Natural and Applied Health Sciences, I would like to call forward Dr. Roxy James. And can I have the students from the College of Natural, Applied, and Health Sciences please stand? Can I please have Professor Wilkins come forward? Yes, you can go ahead. Yes.
She's a member of the American College of Nurse Midwives in New Jersey chapter. LaToya Foster, biology, a Bachelor's of Art, cum laude. She is a mother of 1 child and health education minor. Shamika Mumford, biology, Bachelor's of Science, youth counselor Shamika Mumford.
At this time, please give it up for the College of Natural, Applied, and Health Science. Give them another big round of applause. Does that conclude all the students? Yes, okay. At this time, I'd like to call Dr. Ronald Dowdell from the College of Education. And can I have the students from the College of Education please stand and come forth?
Lisa Jones, Therapeutic Recreation, the Bachelor of Art. Ms. Jones will be entering the master's program in September, majoring in Health Services Administration. Samantha Clinton, Therapeutic Recreation, a Bachelor of Art. She's been an honorary inductee into Epsilon Omega, Sunday school teacher at Anointed Pentecostal Church. Malcolm Ellison, Mathematics, a Bachelor of Science, a brother of Iota Theta fraternity, Malcolm Ellison. Demi Menendez, Athletic Training, Bachelors of Science. She's a member of the Athletic Training Club, a sister of Chi Epsilon Sigma sorority. Demi Menendez. Lisa Nicholas, English, a Bachelor of Arts, Assistant Director of the Adventure Club, Trinity Temple, SDA Church Community Volunteer. Lisa Nicholas. Ashley Searless, Math Teacher of Student with Disabilities, Bachelors of Art. An honorees inductee of Phi Kappa Phi, member of the NAACP, Ashley Searless. Matthew Smith, Teacher of Students and Disabilities, Bachelor of Art, magna cum laude. Former President of the Men's Group, member of Phi Kappa Delta Phi Educational Honor Society, Matthew Smith. Lisa Hepburn Wiley, Speech, Language, Hearing Science, Bachelor of Art. Coordinator for National Debates for the Bahamas, Lisa Wiley Hepburn. And Tanisha Jones, Teacher of Students with Disabilities, Bachelor of Art, summa cum laude. Achievement Award from Office of Governor Christie, New Jersey Office of Higher Education, Tanisha Jones. Star Shining Young, Early Childhood Education, Family Studies Psychology, Bachelor of Arts. Inducted into Epsilon Omega National Honor Society. Selected for Who's Who's among American students in American universities and colleges, Kane University. Shining Star Young.
Once again, please give it up for the College of Education. At this time, I would like to bring forth from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Reverend Dr. Marjorie Williams Cooper. And can we have the College of Humanities and Social Sciences students please stand and come forward?
Janea Britt, Sociology, Bachelor of Arts, Treasurer of Kane Dance Theater, Janea Britt. Frederica Bonds, Political Science, Bachelor of Art, member of the Thrift Nation and Pre-Law, Frederica Bonds. Erlene Boya Dawson, Psychology, Bachelor of Art, magna cum laude. Member of the National Association of Black Law Enforcement Executives, Erlene Boyer. Wait a minute, who's this? Rebecca Champagne, Psychology, Bachelor of Art, cum laude. Married the Dean's List in 2013, Rebecca Champagne. Sherelle Chisholm, Psychology, Bachelors of Art. Served as a volunteer for Center for Leadership and Service Assistance Support. Sherelle Chisholm. Jasmine Cox, Communications, Bachelor of Arts, member of Public Relations Student Society of America. Jasmine Cox also wrote for the Tower magazine. Anika Dorsey, Psychology, Bachelor of Arts, cum laude. Psi Chi National Honor Society, Student Organization, Pre-Med Club, Biology Club, Anika Dorsey. Alexis Fowler, Communication Studies, Bachelor of Arts, volunteered with adults with disabilities. Alexis Fowler. Shante Guon, Psychology, Bachelor of Arts, member of Black Rose Society, April Cohen Service Award, Psychology Club. Shante Guons, hope I pronounced that correct. Danielle Ingram, Sociology, Bachelor of Art, VPA of Black Rose Society. That's Danielle Ingram. Bija Leren, Psychology, Bachelor of Art, member of a Haitian student rep for the Office of Africana Studies. Okay. Bija Leren. Courtney MacArthur, Psychology, Bachelor of Art, member of Phi Chi, Courtney MacArthur. Kiera Morris, Psychology. She is the VP of the Psychology Club. Kiera Morris. Tafazwa Mushhandu, Political Science, Bachelor of Arts. Residential Assistant, Men's Group, Treasurer, Executive VP of Student Government. Angelique Campbell Ottman, Psychology, Bachelor of Science. Served on Women's Christian Council, MICA Specialist, part of Women's Ministry. Alique Antamin Campbell, voila. Surprise that plan? D'accord. Angelina Acowego, Economics, Bachelor of Art, cum laude. Vice President of African Student Association, founder of the Kenya Book Drive at Kane University, Director of Events for National Organization for Women, Essex County Chapter, Angelina Acowego. Philistine, Sociology and Psychology, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, summa cum laude. Alpha Kappa Delta Honor Society Honor, Society, Psi Chi Psychology Honor Society, and Lambda Alpha Sigma, Claire Philistine. Wife, mother of three, will begin her MSW at Kane University in fall 2014. And Terrace Peterson, Communication Studies, Bachelor of Art. PASU member, ASA member, HSA member, Terence Piercy. Watch me do this. Melaja Sanders, Psychology, Sociology, Bachelor of Arts. Member of the Forensic Science Club, member of Grace Apostolic Church of Christ, International Honor Society in Psychology, inductee of Psi Chi. Psi Chi, thank you. And Shelley Sweeney, Psychology, Bachelor of Arts, Epsilon Omega Honor Society, Academic Recognition Award, Shelley Sweeney. Okay, boy. Shannon Wilson, English, Bachelor of Art, Member of PASU, Dean's List for 212-214, Shannon Wilson. Chantel Wilson, English, Writing, yay, Bachelor of Arts. PASU, Dean's List for 213-214, Chantel Wilson. Zarina Wormley, Communication Studies, Bachelor of Arts. Writer for the Tower newspaper, VP of her campus, Zarina Wormley.
Once again, please put your hands together for the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. I think we see double. Yes, we do. Congratulations again. At this time, I'd like to call Reverend Alfred Brown from the College of Visual and Performing Arts. And will the students of the College of Visual and Performing Arts please stand and come forward?
Abdul Shambliss, Media, Fine Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts. A member of PASU, Abdul Shambliss. Patricia Brooks Gatling, Graphic Communications, Management, Bachelor of Science, Magna Cum Laude. Honors inductee, Lambda Alpha Sigma, and Dean's Honor List during 212 and 213. Wife, mother of two, grandmother. Thank you, Dr. Nowako. Okay, William Jacobs, Graphic Communications Management. Bachelor of Science, Magna Cum Laude. Member of the Who's Who among college universities, 214, William Jacobs. Thank you, Dr. Nwako.
Once again, please put your hands together for the College of Visual Arts and Performing Arts. At this time, we'd like to call forward Miss Lori Reed of the College of Business and Public Management. And will the students of the College of Business and Public Management please stand and come forward?
Hakima Bateman, Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Arts, Honors inductee of Epsilon, Omega and Alpha Phi Sigma, New Jersey Higher Education and Academic Achievement Award, Hakima Bateman. Letitia Roberts Brooks, Public Administration, Bachelor of Arts. Aisha Collins. I apologize. Ashaya, Marketing, Bachelor of Science, General. Kane University Women's Basketball. Aisha Collins. Ashaya. I got it? Ashaya. I got it. Rusty Flores, International Business, Bachelor of Science. Worked as manager at King Stage Box Office, manager RA Program of the Year, Homecoming King 214. Rusty Flores. Camara Gale, Accounting, a Bachelor of Science. Member of ASA and West Indian Culture Club. Camara Gale. Leonard Grayson. Public Administration, Bachelor of Art, summa cum laude. Lambda Alpha Sigma Academic Honors, Leonard Grayson. Andrea Brown Harday, Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Art, summa cum laude. Alpha Psi Sigma, Criminal Justice Honor Society, Phi Phi Kappa, Lambda Alpha Sigma. Okay. Kyle Howell, Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Art. Phi Beta attends Metropolitan Baptist Church. Kyle Howell. Got it? Kizzy Hoyt, Management, Bachelor of Art, cum laude. Dean's List student, honors inductee of Lambda Alpha Sigma, Kizzy Hoyt. Search Guanum, degree in finance. PS, I believe. Angela Lee, accounting, Master of Science. Kane Gospel Choir and Accounting Club. Angela Lee. Here come the babies, look out. Betty Mahand, Management, Bachelor of Arts. Founder and Director, Protection Elevation. Nonprofit Girl Mentoring Program, Betty Mahand. Trodeus Tucker Oates. Management, Bachelor of Art. Was a member of Kane Gospel Choir. Trodeus Oates Tucker. Got it. Thank you. Talia Sassom. Management, Bachelor of Science. Member of the Platinum Level Leadership Group under the Center of Leadership Services, VP of Kane Dance Theater. I got it. Shalinda Van Ecklin, Management, Bachelor of Science, cum laude. Youth member, the Boys and Girls Club of Newark, New Jersey, Development of School Youth Leaders Award, Shalinda Van Ecklin. I was very proud to pronounce that.
Let's put our hands together one more time for the College of Business and Public Management. And let's congratulate all our undergraduates. At this time, we'd like to recognize all our graduates from the Nathan Weiss Graduate College. And to do so, I'd like to bring forth Miss Cassandra Clemens.
Where's Mrs. Clemens? And that's it.
And can we have all the graduates from the Nathan Weiss Graduate College please stand and come forward?
Aisha Williamson, Nursing, Masters of Science and School Nurse Certification, summa cum laude. Inducted into Sigma Theta Tau, National Honor Society for Nurses, Aisha Williamson, summa cum laude, wife and mother of one. Sabine Simon, Sociology and Social Justice, Masters of Art. Media Director at Notre Dame Life Family Church in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Part of 8th chapter of Alpha Kappa Delta, the International Sociology Honor Society. Sabine Simon. Thank you. Kylema Sanders, Special Education, Master of Art, summa cum laude. member of Morning Star Church, and honors inductee of Epsilon Omega, Kalina Sanders. Alua Seyi Babalola, Public Administration, Master of Science, cum laude. Choreography for Amandala, Kane African American Dance Group. Okay. Allison Brown, Social Work, Masters of Science, summa cum laude. Current member of the Ebony Suburnites. Michael I.E., Sociology and Social Justice, Master of Science, cum laude. Member of Phi Beta Sigma, former graduate assistant, Africana Studies, very active in the community, Michael I.E. Chanel Harris, Public Administration, Master of Art, magna cum laude. Honor's inductee of Phi Beta Alpha in 214, Chanel Harris. Tamara Kress, Speech Language Pathology, Master of Science, magna cum laude. Member of the Graduate Part-Time Student Council, participant in Futures Without Violence, Mundarella, Tamara Kress. Janara Mallory Crawford, Nursing, Master of Science, magna cum laude. Sigma Theta Tau Honor Society, inductee in April of 2013, Lambda Tata Chapter Treasurer, April 2014. That was Janara Mallory Crawford. Alexander Miles, Counseling, Master of Art. Member of Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporation and Feed the Hungry Volunteer, Alexandra Miles. That's a pretty good bark. Silva Alchi, Nursing, Master of Science, summa cum laude. Alchi has been inducted into the Honor Society of Nursing, member of Sigma Theta Phi International, inducted into Alpha Epsilon Lambda, Academic Excellence and Leadership Honor Society of Graduate Students. Darlene Allen, 7. Sociology and Social Justice, Master of Art, cum laude. Active humanitarian, Director of Kaima Arts Foundation, a BA History and BA in Sociology, awarded Karma Merit Award for Outstanding Judge in Haiti. Outstanding job in Haiti. Okay.
As we continue this celebration, let's give all our graduates from the Nathan Weiss College a big round of applause. And at this time, I'd like to present the Africana Studies certificate recipients and have Dr. James Conyers do the presentation. Keep clapping. Once again, Dr. James Conyers.
Thank you. Thank you. The Office of Africana Studies has been an entity here, academic entity here at King University. The Office of Africana Studies has been an academic entity here at Kane University for more than 28 years. And we're very, very proud of what we have been able to accomplish and what we've been able to produce. The Office of Africana Studies bases its philosophy on African-centered understanding of history and African-centered critical analysis of all things related to African phenomena. What that simply means is that we put African history and culture at the center of our critical analysis of all things. Today, we are going to honor those students who have come through the Africana Studies collateral program. They've gone through a rigorous amount of study. They've taken various courses in Africana Studies, and they've completed those courses. And having completed those courses, they're entitled to a certificate in study in Africana Studies. So what we're going to do now is call up those students so that they can receive their certificates and their gifts. Latoya Forster. Bija Loren. Demi Mendez. Alexander Miles. Kiera Morris. And Aisha Williamson. Can we please have another round of applause for the Africana Studies collateral certificate recipients? I would also like to announce that this may be our final year of giving out certificates in the Africana Studies collateral. And the reason for that is that beginning in September of this year, Africana Studies is now an interdisciplinary minor. So tell everybody you know, they can now get a minor degree, a minor certificate in Africana Studies here at Kane University. They don't have to go anyplace else. Thank you.
Okay, let's acknowledge the graduates again. Graduates, can you stand so that everyone can see you? Congratulations. So now we're going to have an opportunity for students from the graduating class to really reflect on their experiences while being at Kane. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Miss Angela Ogwogo, and I hope I'm pronouncing Ogwego, thank you. And she's going to reflect on the undergraduate experience of being a Kane student. Angela, the mic is right there. Yeah, thank you.
Good evening to all my brothers and sisters here today. I am ecstatic to be a Kane University 2014 graduate student. not only graduating from King University, but a person of color and a woman. Throughout my whole King University career, what stuck out to me the most as an economics major was the ability to have power. What I mean power, I mean the ability to influence society at large. And I've noticed that power is not given to you. You have to take power. And as an undergrad at King University, And as an undergrad at King University, I have taken power immediately. I've taken power by being the founder of the Kenya Book Drive here at King University. All right. Now, the Kenya Book Drive, in my Biology 1000 class, my professor, Peter Kamau, told me about the need for a secondary school to have books for their library. The library at the school, it was just infrastructure. What I mean about that, it's only a structure with no educational resources inside of it. Immediately, I started working with Professor Kamau and Dr. Roxy James, right there. And we collected over 125 boxes of textbooks here. In total, that is over 6,000 textbooks that we have sent to Juju Farm Secondary School Library in Kenya. That's what I call power. When I finish King University this summer, I'll be traveling to Kenya. Also, I would like to further my duties and obligations on this planet to focus on economic development locally, nationally, and internationally. And I will go to the highest degree I can get in economics, which means I'll be an economist in the next 10 years. At such schools, I'll be applying to Harvard, Yale, Oxford, and Cambridge. So, I am not only a King University graduate, my name will be heard again, and also the King University Foundation here too. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Next, I'd like to call Janaea Britt.
Hello,
okay,
everyone.
Okay, Janaea, you're not shy. She dances, okay?
Okay. Hello, everyone. I first want to say congratulations to the class of 2014.
Put the mic in there.
I want to say congratulations to the class of 2014. And I've been at Kane University for 5 years now, and it excites me to be able to say to my parents and my support system, my aunt, my grandmother, my mom, my dad, my sisters, everyone here, that I did it. I learned a lot here from Kane, valuing my education, working at the office of the registrar for 2.5 years with my lovely supervisor, Miss Alexander, and Miss Ty has made everything go so much smoother. Thank you.
Thank you, Janaea. Next, representing the graduate students, Kalima Sanders.
I wasn't brave enough to come up here and wing it. I had to be prepared. Good evening, guests, staff, and 2014 graduates. Whenever I am asked what line of work I'm in, I simply say, I am a teacher. However, what I really want to say is I am a professional student, because even as a teacher, I never stop learning. I am thankful for this moment, and my hope is that God allow me to use my accomplishments as a platform to inspire people. I did my undergraduate studies here at Kane. I began my teaching career and then returned to Kane to pursue my graduate studies in special education. Kane University has taught me many valuable lessons as I take with me, as I navigate through this thing called life. Patience. As I sat in my car on many occasions in the parking lot waiting for a student to graciously come out of class and provide a space for me, I learned valuable lessons in patience. Persistence. As I waited for above stated parking spot to become available, I would persistently stalk every person walking across campus with the high hopes that they are on their way to a spot between two white lines so I can park my car and get to class. Good eating habits. In the evenings, as I enter Hennings Hall after a long day of teaching, I am greeted by the aroma of a table full of goodies to rejuvenate my soul and prepare me for higher level learning, brownies, cookies, cupcakes, and more. Which brings me to my next valuable lesson, support. I learned that it is important to support my fellow schoolmates by purchasing several of the goodies for sale, because with every baked treat I purchase, ensure the success of an on-campus organization. The last, but certainly not least, of the lessons I have learned during my career as a professional student is this. In order to succeed in anything, you have to be consistent. As I look over my transcript and see straight A's and that one unfortunate B+ that robbed me of a cumulative 4.0, I realized the value of consistency. As I reflect on my journey, I realize I had so much help. I earned my master's degree. However, it is not mine alone. It belongs to my wonderful husband, Rodney, who has supported me as I pursued my educational dreams. It belongs to my mother, who has been my biggest cheerleader, who talked me through my tears of defeat when I thought I couldn't do it. It belongs to my stepson, Ree, and my niece, Naja, as they are both college students, so they may have a real-life model that has been down the path they now walk. It belongs to my niece, Janaea, whom I am very proud of. She is graduating here with me today and headed straight to graduate school. It belongs to my little brother, Amir, who is serving in the United States Navy. I want you to know that you are brilliant and you can do anything you set your mind to. It belongs to my family as a symbol of pride and progress, as I am the first to reach this level of academic achievement. It belongs to my village. Glennis, Lita, Angel, you are always there for me. Finally, it belongs to my 5-year-old daughter, Corey, to serve as an instrument of inspiration for her to reach for the stars and grab the moon. So I say to the graduates of 2014, be patient, be persistent, be supportive, but most of all, be consistent. When you show up, show out. Be present. Give your highest and best in everything that you do. I thank you. I congratulate you. I honor you. And may God shine brightly upon each one of you.
Congratulations again. Has this been a wonderful celebration? Absolutely. I wanted to take a minute. It was very interesting this morning as I was preparing to come to the university. I was actually inspired in prayer to share something with you, graduates. Expectancy is the substance of the things hoped for, or expectancy is the substance of the thing man fears. Know that nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too wonderful to happen. Nothing is too good to last. When you look to God for good, your good will come. As you walk out of this auditorium and think about the blessings that seem so far off, begin to expect them now under grace in an unexpected way. For God works in unexpected ways. God wonders to perform. At this time, I turn the mic over to Ty.
Thank you, Sharon. What I want to do before we close for today, it'll only take a few minutes of your time, is I want to do a special acknowledgement to some individuals that have been loyal to the African Heritage Commencement, who've been committed, and who have been shining stars during the last 28 years, if not more. The first person I would like to recognize is Helen Payne Baltimore. Yes, you guys need to really give it up for her, please. Trustee Helen Payne Baltimore has been at every event that we've had. She is dedicated, yes, she is dedicated to this cause. She is dedicated to our students. She is a Board of Trustee member that never forgets about us. She always has a warm hug, words of encouragement for the graduates, words of encouragement for the committee. Her smile lights up the room when she comes here, so we'd be remiss not to recognize her and say thank you. So we love you. The other person I wanted to recognize is Dr. Conyers. Dr. Conyers, actually, as you know, is the Director of Africana Studies. This is a Concerned Black Personnel event. However, Dr. Conyers always is there for us. This is a free event for our students. And because of Dr. Conyers' commitment to Concerned Black personnel as well as the students of King University, he's here with us. He helps us. He encourages us, and we get the job done. So as I tell him, I like to give everyone their flowers while they're here. And because of that, I want to say thank you, and here are your flowers. The last and final person that I have to recognize is the person who chairs the African Heritage Commencement Committee. This young lady is here all day and all night. And those of you that have been here with her, she has several checklists. She will call you and say, "Are you in order? Are you ready?" And she does it with a loving smile and commitment, because to her, as well as all of us, you are the most important. And we want to show you today that you are, because we know the greatness in you. So again, I would be remiss not to bring up Licia Akins from the Office of Africana Studies.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm always afraid to speak at this event because it's all about you. It's always about you. I always try to take the time, the hours, the sacrifice. I've neglected my child. I'm going to love him for the rest of the year. But I just wanted to take this time to just say thank you for your cooperation. If there was a miss in anything in the program, please excuse us. But I just want to say this is a passion of mine. Every year I say I'm not going to do it, but I buckle down and I do it, because I know that you worked very hard. I know that your families want to see you cross the stage, and we want to honor you. It's so many of us here at Kane University that graduates, 2,800 that are graduating on Thursday, as well as 500 on Tuesday. So this small group, this family, our ancestors, and celebrating this rich heritage was definitely worth it, the time, the blood, the sweat, the tears, and the frustration. God bless you.
I just want to say that in all the years, I've been at Kane University for over 13 years, and for all the years of actually doing the African Heritage Commencement, this is the first and only time that Licia has grabbed the mic. So we need to give her a standing ovation. That's how much she cares about the graduates of 2014. Never before has she taken the mic. Yes. Thank you. I just wanted to say thank you again, that without the parents, without the family members, without the support systems of husbands and wives, without you guys doing the best and working at your highest and your best to actually obtain these degrees, that we would not be here today. So I thank you, we honor you. We let everyone know that this is an event that we do as free of charge. As I said to the graduates when we were talking earlier, there is no limit on tickets. There's no limit on how many people can attend. There's not a cost that's incurred to you. But we do ask at the end of every event, if at all possible, we do accept donations for this event, so we can actually cover the cost. So if you'd like to provide a donation, it can be $1 and above. We do have a table out front. When you come out, it's to your right-hand side. Any donation would be helpful. If you want to come back and give back to the Kane University community, you can do that as well. So if you want to come back next year and help to volunteer, we accept volunteers as well. So again, we thank you for coming out today. We hope that you enjoyed yourselves. Yes? No? Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, that was our purpose, so that way you guys could enjoy yourselves. We wish you the best of luck. We know that you're going to be great. Yes. And then for closing for today, we're going to actually have Ms. Mwendy take care of the closing, and then we're going to go from there. Don't forget there's vendors out there as well. Thank you. I love all of you.
This was a marvelous event, was it not? It was marvelous. Every year it is marvelous. And I'm so blessed to be a part of it every year. Dr. Conyers, you have done a wonderful job, and all of the committee members, wonderful job. And I want you to know I promote this program very much so, and I encourage all my students to, besides just getting a degree, work towards another degree or another diploma of some sort that will make a difference. So therefore, I highly applaud and tell them about Africana Studies. I want to leave with you, if I were to sing a song, it would be, if I could help somebody as I travel along, then my living will not be in vain. But we're going to do the benediction. So close your eyes with me. Precious Lord, in your holy name, we thank you so much for this great event. We thank you, precious Lord. We thank you for taking us thus far by faith, leaning on you. We ask that you will bless each and every student. Bless them in their endeavors as they go forth from this time forth in their schooling, in every part of their life. We ask for your blessings. We thank you for everyone here. And we ask, Lord, for your divine protection, that as they leave this place, but not your presence, that they will remember you above everything, that without you, God, they can do nothing. Without you, we would fail. Without you, we can do no thing. So we give your name and all the glory and all the praise. We thank you for everyone who have graduated with honors. We thank you for those who are graduating. We ask, Lord, that you will bless the occasion forthcoming, both the undergraduate and the graduate commencement. And for this we say, amen. Amen.
Before you leave, we just wanted to honor again the ancestors because we cannot forget them. So we're going to just close with the libation to the ancestors, Omi Tutu, Ana Tutu, Ile Tutu, Ona Tutu. I pray for coolness and blessings, safety in your travels. I pray for blessings for all that is to come from the graduates. And we hope that you will always remember somebody else who is not as fortunate as you are. Ache. Hello? Brandon Corsney, can you come to the stage, please?